Our country and the world is now facing challenges brought by COVID-19, an unforeseen pandemic. As we confront this, Prosperidad Elementary School Division of San Carlos City will continue to deliver basic education this 24th of August 2020. Prosperidad Elementary School do the best to respond and to ensure that the health, safety, and well-being of our learners and teaching personnel are protected in the present time. Thus, we are finding ways for education to continue in the incoming school year. Amidst this pandemic, learning must continue as a pronouncement both by the President of the Philippines and the Secretary of Education. Despite of the prohibition of face-to-face, the department is continuing its service to the Filipino people and to the learners. As the opening of classes is fast approaching, part of the evaluation of the department is the ongoing assessment of the learning modalities. Thus, Prosperidad Elementary School was given a task to dry run the learning modalities the school had chosen. But before we begin, we make sure the health and the safety of everybody. Here are Prosperidad Elementary School virus prevention measures. We already sanitize and disinfect Prosperidad Elementary School, thus May 22, 2020. All classrooms had a footbath upon entry to their classroom aside from those situated in the school entrance. Pupils, parents, visitors will first wash their feet using a hands-free faucet to wash away soil and mud before using the disinfectant footbath in the main entrance. The availability of different items needed to prevent COVID-19 were already prepared in each classroom. These items were donated by different stakeholders for the school. Hygiene kits are also preferred that are composed of different items as recommended by the DOH, were already prepared by the teachers before the start of the classes, intended for those parents pupils who cannot afford to buy. Signage posted in the school premises. Signage posted inside and outside of every classroom. The school must test the temperature of all persons entering the premises based on the guidelines issued by the DOH. Writing of the name in the logbook for record purposes to everyone who enters the school. Use ball pens are disinfected as often as it can be. Use of alcohol after writing. hand washing before entering and going out from the school, available alcohol and sanitizers always ready after logging, one entrance and one exit policy, marking steps to observe social distancing. Here are some marking steps to observe social distancing that can be found inside the school. Blue stars for grade 1 and grade 4 areas, red circles for grade 5, grade 6 and the school gate, yellow lines for the grade 3 areas, blue circles for kindergarten and grade 2 areas. Activities before the dry run. Radio announcements were done as to when parents will go to the school for orientation last July 18, 2020. Sa among mga hinahod o pinalanggang kinutanan o mga lumulupyo hindi sa barangay Prosperidad o sa mga kasikpit ng mga sityo ni ining maong barangay o sa tanang nakabati o nakatungog kanako maayong adlaw kaninyong tanan. Kunikan sa pandemyang atong nasinapi karong panahon na daghan ang nahadlok o nalisang tungod sa coronavirus. Nabalaka sa matag usa sa posibleng pagtakboy, paglakap, pagtakod niini sa mga miyembro sa atong pamilya o sa mga kasilinganan. Conducting orientation of grade 3 parents regarding on the opening of classes and giving procedure on the new normal on education with emphasis on the modular instruction and the dry run to be conducted in a span of 1 week last July 2020. The preparation of Sankapag, the gathering and recording of LESF and online enrollment for sectioning. The printout of modules as part of the preparation of Sankapag. After the preparation of Sankapag, they put it inside the bags. The bags will be distributed by the different areas, zone o barangay Prosperidad, San Carlos City. Learning package, which is the San Carlos package Sankapag, was distributed last Friday, July 24, 2020. In the 4 identified pick-up points. The said pick-up points are the zones which parents or guardians may get and retrieve the learning package of the learners. Activities during the dry run. First day in the morning, there were monitoring of the dry run conducted by the CID supervisors, namely Janet P. Carvajosa, APS and Filipino, Casey Dilapitan, PSDS of Cluster 4, and 2 school heads of Cluster 4, Melvin Panoncilio and Cecilio Caballero Jr. The advisors, together with their co-teachers and principal, were able to monitor the ongoing dry run of grade 3 learners and their modular learning and radio-based instruction. The grade 3 advisors monitored the learning packages by Zoom, monitored some learners in how to answer their modules, and asked for feedback from parents and learners. Ma'am Rose Almaraz, the school principal, also done monitoring and interviewing a learner and her mother at Sitio Nagutman. Ma'am Almaraz and the rest of the teachers who were with her asked for a feedback regarding the modular learning and radio-based. Both of them answered positive feedback. The mother told us that she doesn't have any struggle because her daughter is answering very well on the SID modules, and she is an independent learner. The learner noticed that science subject was added because they doesn't have any science subject in grade 3. The following day of the dry run, the grade 3 advisors monitored the packages at the identified pickup areas. They said zonal monitoring happened in the morning because of the heavy rain transpired in the afternoon. Due to a bad weather condition, the advisors initiated a remote monitoring by which parents are being contacted to monitor the performance of the learners through messengers, text messages, or call. The advisors, together with their co-teachers and principal, were able to monitor the ongoing dry run of grade 3 learners in their modular learning and radio-based instruction. Grade 3 advisors and faculty members retrieved the learning packages by Zoom, monitored, interviewed some learners, parents on their experiences with this dry run activity, and also asked for their feedback. Thank you for watching. Mabuhay po tayong lahat.